So today I want to talk to you guys about 5 ideas for photographers for a holiday gift, all on a budget. And then I want to talk to you guys about honorable mentions and things that I think would be great for photographer gifts. And I want to talk to you about the holiday gift guides that I created. So let's get started. Gift idea number 1, wireless remotes. So these things are awesome and they're totally worth it and really great for self-portraits. So nowadays, a lot of people are wanting to take self-portraits. These are about $15 depending on which one you get. So don't get me wrong. This ProMaster that I had was about $15 and they're great. So if you don't have the option to use an app on your camera, a wireless remote is highly recommended as a gift. Yeah, SD cards. SD cards are a great gift, you guys. So I like the Extreme Pro 32 gigs, and this is a class 10. So I like these. The class 10 is so it can take pictures real quick and write real quick, and I like 32 gigs. That's just what I like. So 16 is too small, 64 seems a little bit big, 32 I love that. So that's just my preference, but these are a go-to. So for any photographer, whether they're starting out or they're a professional photographer, SD cards are always needed. Now they might have a preference. This is my preference, but it's an idea for you guys. So that is, every photographer needs more SD cards. They die eventually and they have to buy new ones, and believe me, they're not fun to buy. So that's the last thing you want to spend your money on is an SD card. So not a super fun gift, but definitely recommended. The rocket blower. So this is something that is great to clean your sensor with. It's got so much pressure behind it that it just gets off any little speck of dust on your sensor. So highly recommended, about $15 and definitely a go-to. A cleaning kit. So pretty much you always need a cleaning kit. That's it. That's all I have. What is this? It's an external battery. So it is just a battery pack, and this is amazing. I love this thing. So it'll tell you how full it is. I chose the Anchor. I've heard bad stories about the Anchor battery pack. I've heard good stories. I've never had a problem with it, but for me, this is a necessity, especially for when I go backpacking or go on my adventures. Landscape photography, this is needed. So where I don't have electricity to be able to charge my batteries, I already have this, and this will charge about 4 Sony batteries, and it's awesome. So it's perfect for backpacking, like I said, perfect for adventuring, nice and compact. Again, not like a crazy fun gift, but this has saved me a lot. So I would definitely recommend this. Maybe if you don't want to choose an Anchor, choose something else, but an external battery pack to carry around, whether it's for your cell phone because it died or your camera gear. This is much needed. Staying with the battery theme, extra batteries for your camera. It's super needed, and the last thing a photographer actually wants to buy is an external battery for your camera. It's boring. You know, I don't want to spend my money on this. I want to spend my money on like camera gear or cool things like that. So these are great, needed. These are actually about $60 depending on your camera. So honorable mention. All right, so that was actually 6 things, but we'll just go with 5. And honorable mentions, let's get started. So, Photoshop CC. This is something that every photographer needs. it is practical. Every photographer needs an editing software. So I recommend Photoshop and Lightroom. I use Lightroom every single portrait session, every single landscape, and then I'll use Photoshop to touch things up. So Photoshop CC is an awesome, it's Creative Cloud, Photoshop Creative Cloud. That is an awesome gift, and it is a subscription for a year. So presets, everybody seems to be coming out with presets these days, and it really depends on your style and what kind of mood you want your pictures to have. But a preset is definitely worth thinking about, and if you know the photographer and talk to them about what they want for their presets, then you can get them exactly what they want. Now presets range from like $20 to $200. Typically they're around the $80 to $100 range, but presets are always a good idea. So if you know a film photographer, film is always a great thing to have, and I would recommend the Porta 160 for very nice skin tones. So if you want to go all out, a camera, and even better, a camera with a lens. So this is the Sony A7R II with the 24-70 G Master lens. This is the A6500 with the 16-35 wide angle lens. Both of them are amazing. I love them both, depending on your budget and if you want to go all out. This is the 50mm lens. So 50mm lens, they can range depending on what lens you buy. This is the Sigma Art 50mm. It's really heavy and it creates some beautiful bokeh. Now this is going to be about $1,000, but if you don't have that kind of budget, I would recommend the Canon 50mm 1.8. That's going to be about $125. I shot off of that lens forever, and that seriously is the best bang for your buck. And that lens is like, and it's about this big. It's tiny. So this thing is a beast. It's super heavy. The Canon 1.8 is about this big. Last but not least is gift cards for Bessie Young Photography. Yes, I had to throw it out there. I do offer gift cards for both portraits and landscape. Both websites have a gift card option, so if you guys want to check it out, do it. So, last thing I want to talk about is the holiday gift guide for photographers. I created 3 different gift guides. The first one is for $100 and below. The second one is $100 to $500 range, and the third one is $500 and above if you want to go all out. So different ideas for different budgets, and it's really just things that I would personally recommend and things that I use. So I wanted to give you guys those ideas and really be able to help you with your gift giving this holiday season. Anyway, so I'm going to put the links below, and so that way you guys can just go right to those gift guides and see them and get some ideas going on. I mean, we've only got a couple weeks until Christmas. Yay, Merry Christmas! But it is something that is coming up, and if you're a procrastinator, and you haven't gotten all your gift buying done yet, then hopefully this will make all the stress go away and help you guys out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to like it because that really supports my channel, and then hit that subscribe button down below if you want to see more from me. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video. Now, extension tubes. So these things, that didn't really make sense, did it? Try again.